Hi everyone, my name is Savella Turner and happy Sunday to everyone. First of all, please let me know where you're chiming in from so that I can connect with you. I like to connect with people when I'm doing my videos, when I'm doing my lives, just in case we're in the same area or maybe I've been to your area or what have you. So if you can let me know that below, that would be awesome. And today, and I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I've been online for about 2.5 years now, still learning a lot of new things, wonderful things. And I wanted to share with you 3 different messages that I use in my prospecting. Okay, so I wanted to share that with you today. So you're going to be sending a series of 3 different messages, guys. Okay, and you have to allow these messages, each message, to serve its purpose. Otherwise, it actually won't work. Okay. Now, I've been using these messages for, I don't know, for a little over a year now, and it works wonders for me. Okay, in my business. So you want to research the prospect prior to sending any messages. It only takes literally like a minute or 2. I always go to the person's profile, check out their profile, see what type of business they're in, if they're even in a business, and just kind of check out what needs to happen on their profile because, as you know, the profile should look professional. So I always check those things out to see what this prospect's needs might be and how I can actually help them to progress, if that makes sense, okay? So you want to go to the About section on their profile, and you just want to check things out. You want to see where they work, because this is going to give you some type of connection with them if you know a little bit about them. I actually hate when people jump into my inbox and ask me about a business opportunity to help me make money, and they haven't even looked at my profile to see I already make money online. I'm already in several business opportunities, right? So they don't even take the time to do that. And when they don't do that, for me, it's a turnoff. So that's why I think it's super important for you to go ahead and do things like that, okay? And you want to know, again, who they're currently working for, if they have family, kids, pets, whatever, just to have some type of connection. And if you find out where they live, some people don't have it on their profile where they live, what city, state, and some people do. If they have where they live, in your first message, you can actually send something like, "Hey, Sylvia, what's up? I noticed we're friends on Facebook and we haven't chatted for a while. I noticed that your profile says that you're living in Texas. Is that correct?" That's it. I mean, something simple like that. And you can just say, "Up in Texas, I haven't actually been there for several years. What's it like?" I mean, you can extend it a little bit if that's something that you want. But that's message number 1. Message number 1, the purpose of it is to strike up a conversation and get connected. Strike up a conversation and get connected. That's it. That's all you have to do. Very, very simple, right? That's a simple task. And then you want to wait until they connect back with you, okay? Once they connect back with you, then you can go to message number 2. What if they don't connect back with you, though, right? That's probably what you're wondering. What if they don't connect back with you? If they don't connect back with you, what I do, now you can do 2 different things. What I do, if I haven't heard back from a person, seriously, in like 7 to 14 days, I actually will go back into their messenger and say, "Hey, I'm just checking in with you. Is everything okay? I like to chat with you, on a friendly basis, not pitching anything at all." The reason why I do that is because, let's face it, life happens. That person could have been in a hospital. That person could have been at work somewhere out of the country. Well, maybe not out of the country, but they could be doing many different things. Somebody could be sick in their family. Who knows? Maybe they got married. I don't know. Many, many things could happen. Life happens. So I tend to go back in and double check it before I actually send message number 2, just to see. Now, usually what happens for me is I will get some type of response back, and at that time, I will go to message number 2. The next thing that you can do, if you were And once you send message number 1 to get to know them and that type of thing, and if they don't respond, then what you can do is you could just actually forget about it if that's what you want to do and say, well, they might not be interested. But I kind of think they might be interested. They just had life happen to them. So that's why I actually will respond again. And then I'm going to go to message number 2, okay? The goal of message number 2 is to see if the prospect is open. You want them to ask you questions and ask for more information, okay? So you might say something like, that's awesome, John. I visited Texas for the first time last year, or whatever you want to say, okay? And I actually loved it. I was actually hoping you said you were still there because I have a business project that I'm expanding there in your area. You can say something so simple like that, okay? And then that will get the person to say what type of project, what's going on over here, just because most people are curious, right? And at that point is where you want to strike up a conversation. You don't want to really give them the opportunity or anything like that. You just want to maybe give them a little bit of information to keep them interested. That's pretty much all you want to do there. And then you can say, hey, what about we schedule a time so we can chat, okay? You want to go into message number 3. Does that make sense? Now, if you sent that message, okay, with a voice clip or you typed it in Messenger, however you're doing it, if you sent that, then again, you want to wait until they respond back to you, okay? You don't want to send message number 3 until they have responded to message number 2, okay? The whole purpose is to send 3 messages. So message number 2 has been sent and you're waiting. Again, you can do 2 things. You can say, forget it. You know, this person might not be serious, but then you're really not giving that person a chance because, again, life happens to all of us. So, again, I might just connect with him again and just as a follow-up. I like to follow up because I'll tell you, the money, the business, the list, the friends are all in the follow-up. You're not just on your email list, in your friends and everything. It's all in the follow-up, and a lot of people don't like to follow up, but that is a must, okay? So what if they don't respond back? Like I said, your choice, okay? You make that decision, whatever works for you. So let's say John responded back to me. So now I'm going to go into message number 3, which is the goal of this message is to either, there's a couple things you can do. Number 1, you can schedule an appointment with him, and you can schedule that via Facebook. You can schedule that via your software, whatever you have going on. If you don't have a scheduling tool, guess what? You probably should get one. It's super important in business. No matter what type of business you have, we always have appointments with someone. I know I do. Okay, so Facebook is free, and so you can use that on your business page. You can't use it on your personal page, but you can use it on your business page. So that's the first thing you want to do is schedule an appointment, okay? Again, depending on what type of business you have. The second thing you can do, and I use this 95% of the time, which is voice clip. I use a voice clip a lot because a lot of people connect with me via that voice clip. And guess what? When I use a voice clip, some people actually don't even know how to use that voice clip. And they'll say, how are you using that? How do you do that? Because they're interested. And at that point, I'll say, okay, you do step 1, step 2, and I walk them through how to use the voice clip, and then they're super happy, like, oh my God, I didn't know I can use that, right? So I use voice clip a lot because it's a really good connection tool for me, and guess what? It's free, right? It's a good connection tool. So I use that a lot. The third thing you can do is you can set up, like I say, a phone call. And you can use your personal number, Skype or Google number, whatever you have set up in your business. If you are not using your cell phone, then you definitely may want to get a Google number. It's free. Skype you have to pay, I think it's like $20 every 3 months, something along those lines. So you want to get the number set up for sure, okay? Or definitely use the voice clip, all right? So that's for message number 3. You definitely want to get that set up. And Remember, you want to operate your business as professional as possible, and you always want to control the conversation and the questions. You always want to do that, okay? Because once you allow them to control everything, you've lost the game, okay? So you want to be in control of it, not in a negative manner, in a business manner, just to be clear, okay? You want to control that Q&A in a business manner, okay? And then you just say something like, that's great. Let's schedule time for whatever, if you're scheduling an appointment, okay? You could say the same thing in voice clip, like I said. And then that's it. You just kind of get their information. If it's a phone call, you get their phone number, etc. You schedule the time, and then you make it happen from there. And make sure that you make the phone call. A lot of people schedule times to chat with people and give them information, and they don't show up for whatever reason. I mean, that's unacceptable business behavior. That's not a business, okay? If you're running a business, you need to be serious about it, and you need to make sure that you show up. Now, if life happens, then of course you need to let that person know that you need to reschedule. That's all you have to do, okay? So here's your homework. Yes, I'm giving you homework. So, all right, so your homework is what? To go out and connect with people. To go out and connect with people. Because what is Facebook and social media about? Not just Facebook, but all of the social media. LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, all of it. What is it about? It's really about connecting with people, right? So that's the first thing you need to do, is start connecting with people. Number 2, the good part, share your results with your Facebook page and your Facebook friends and family or what have you, okay? Share your results, because people love to see people win. So when you're sharing your results, that's an awesome thing, because a lot of times people think, I can't make money online. I can't do that. And guess what? You absolutely can do that. You absolutely can do that. You just have to have the right mindset, have faith, and make it happen. It's really just that simple, okay? So I hope this has helped you. Please feel free to reach out to me. All of my information will be at the bottom of this video. I know it's a live, but it's going to be a video. So all of my information is going to be at the bottom of the video. Please feel free to like, comment, and share this information with someone who may need it, okay? I look forward to connecting with you, and I definitely will see you in the next video.